Welcome back to 18 News. Time once again for a weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. Donna Hopkins sitting with us today. And Donna, today we have Riley, who's a 5-year-old beagle, full-breeded, in fact.
Absolutely. Something I learned is the way you can tell a beagle that is full-breeded is the tip of their tail is white. Every full-blooded beagle will have a white tip, even if it's just a few hairs. That's one of the ways you can tell that they're full-blooded beagles. Riley came to us a few months ago. He had an older gentleman owner whose health was failing and he could no longer take care of him, and so therefore that is why Riley became one of our members, one of our pack, and he's very treat driven, as you can see. 5 years old. He has lost 5 pounds since he's been here. He was overweight. That's one thing beagles can do, is get overweight easy. They're kind of like labs. You would think as active as a dog as labs and beagles are, they wouldn't, but they have a tendency to put on weight. But anyway, he's lost about 5 pounds, and he's been a joy to have here in the office with me. I usually bring them in probably a good half hour to an hour before you arrive. Get to know them, they get to know me, get the smells out of the way and everything, except for right now he's not. And but anyway, he is just a real sweetheart. A couple of things I wanted to share with you about beagles that I didn't know also is beagles love to be indoors. I've always thought when you think of beagles, you think of rabbit hunting or hunting because they're scent dogs. Absolutely. So but they do love being indoors because the reason they like being indoors is their humans are indoors, and they are very pack loyal, and they hunt in packs, and they think of packs. So they enjoy the indoors. They enjoy the outdoors. If their pack is outside, they enjoy the indoors if their packs are indoors. They're very, very good indoor pets. In fact, we've had a couple, 3 beagles that we've had in our past growing up that were excellent dogs. They do shed some, not horribly, but they do shed some. But Riley, he himself is just a real joy to have, and would be a wonderful companion for a family, or even a single person who wants to go out and have somebody be a running partner and then be a cuddle bug on the couch with them.
Great. Anything else about Riley before we move on to talk about some programs?
The only thing I did learn too was beagle in French means loudmouth. And you've all heard the beagles when they get on a trail, how they bawl and carry on and bark like nobody's business. And that's the beagle is another name for wide throat or loudmouth. So there you go. That's just another thought to have. Something I did want to share with everyone is our golf outing is coming up on June the 12th at Buffalo Trace. We've had some wonderful sponsors who have stepped up and have bought holes and bought teams, and we greatly, greatly appreciate that, but we still have plenty of openings for other people to join us. I will tell you that we are cash poor. We are in desperate need of greenery.
Aren't we all?
Yes. Yes, Dubois County Humane Society is now among everyone else, as we always have been, but we do have some bills because of with the water pooling and so forth that we've had to come in. We've had to bring machinery in and get it cleaned up. But anyway, so anybody that says, you know what, I'd like to help Riley out, but I can't adopt him, you can help with a cash donation to keep the area where we keep them to play out and so forth, to keep that water free and we keep that drain clean on them. We can always use volunteers, 16 years and older. It could be once a week, once a month, whatever works for your schedule.
Okay, great. And we've got a lot of programs, of course. You know, what we'd always like to talk about, and namely, is the golf outing, which is coming up at the Buffalo Trace Golf Course in Jasper on June 12th. It's a 1:30 shotgun start with dinner planned prior to that, a cookout. You know, we talked about it every week, but we cannot stress upon it because I believe we're still lacking quite a bit of teams that have signed up.
That is exactly right. We do have whole sponsors and so forth, like I mentioned, but we would like to have foursomes to come out. It can be all men, mix of men and women, all women, whatever floats your boat is a good thing to do.
Yeah, the thing of it is, one thing about golf scrambles, it seems like sometimes a lot of people wait until the very last minute to sign up, which hopefully will not be the case here.
Yeah, the earlier the better, just because we appreciate it. We just like to know what we're up against as far as preparing for food and so forth like that. So please feel free to call us. Our number is 482-PETS, even though it's 7387. An easy way to remember it is this PETS. Now, something else I do want to share with you is in the month of June, for our transports going up to Bloomington, they got a grant, and it is for animals, whether it's a cat or a dog, 6 months or younger. They will spay or neuter for $20. Dogs are usually 60, cat are usually 30. They do have to be over 8 weeks of age, and they have to be over 2 pounds. But once they meet that criteria, if they're under 6 months, boom, $20, and your animal will be strictly a family pet and not be bringing pets to your family.
Okay. Great. Of course, information on Riley and all the other programs, the golf outing coming up on June 12th. It's at Buffalo Trace.
No.
It's available on our website at DuboisCountyHumane.org, petfinder.com. Of course, information on all the pets available for adoption. You can find information more on these videos that you're watching right now on our Facebook page, and their Facebook page, our YouTube page, and as well as our website at 18WJTS. So thanks a lot for joining us, Donna.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Weather's next.